And you'll notice that he sees us. Oh man, does he see us. But he doesn't want any part of this. Look at that. He's afraid. And this alone will make Caelid a lot less scary. Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to go ahead and take a look at a guide in Elden Ring today. And I'm swinging my sword around on how to get one of my favorite items. Now, this is a godsend, okay? If you are someone who doesn't like the animals in Elden Ring, this torch is an absolute necessity. You can see it's also very bright, it looks quite good, and it is incredibly worth finding. Now, what's sad about this item is it is in a very, very convenient, or actually, no, pardon me, inconvenient area that you guys probably aren't going to want to visit, especially if you're early in the game. It is in Caelid, yes, otherwise known as Cleveland, otherwise known as Australia. But anyway, we are going to talk about how to find this item, and I'm going to walk you guys to this item all the way, yes, from Limgrave. Now, if you guys have already unlocked the location, you can head on over to the Isolated Merchant's Shack. That's where the item will be found. So, to find this item, we're going to take a pretty straightforward route. It's really not too hard. What we're going to do to start out here is I've actually spawned in at Agiel Lake South. So we'll start here. Whoops. And the first thing you want to do is hop on your horse. So this is a pretty beginner-friendly area. It's probably an area that a lot of you guys are already familiar with. Of course, you have these guys on horseback, and they're pretty tough. So you're going to want to avoid them. They'll sometimes come up to you, but as long as you keep sprinting, you'll probably be just fine. Avoid this huge crowd of enemies. No need to fight, just go around. You can also see that that is the troll carriage right there. And you're going to keep on trucking. You'll go around this corner here. And you can actually just kind of stay on the main road. It's really pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Alright, let's keep going over the bridge. Nice and easy. No problems, no concerns. Oh god. Okay, well we avoided him, so that's great. And we are going to just keep running. Now up here, this is an area most of you guys will recognize. It's the gate front area. And this is an area with some enemies that are a little tough. But once again, we're just going to ride on past. We're not going to worry about them. We don't need to. Why worry about them? Whoops, if it's not a necessity. Give that guy a little smack. You don't have to do that. And then we're going to keep on moving. So up here, you'll notice there's a troll. We will go around the troll. Like so. And we'll just keep on running. Don't worry about these guys. Smash through that. Very nice. And now, we have arrived in Stormhill. Now, there will be wolves around here. And they fall from the sky. But there aren't too many of them. You're going to take a right here. I want you guys to take a right until you can see the giants in the distance, or the trolls. This area can be dicey. I want to show you this on the map. This is the road you want to follow to get to the area that we're going. So you will be traveling primarily to the east. That road is right around here. We'll take a pretty simple path. You can see there's another one of these mean guys on the path. Try to ignore him, get around him. And take a wider berth if you need to. And there is also a site of grace right here. Now the next area is very intense, so I would recommend that all of you stop here and take a rest for a second. And then pull up your map. We're going to keep going to the north and the east, cross this bridge here, and we're going to go into Caelid. Caelid is a part of the map that I absolutely hate. Most people do. It's very difficult. So make sure that you rest up, and if you see any sites of grace on the way, make sure that you go ahead and stop at them. There are some more wolves. But let's keep on trucking. Right here, you will notice that we do have a small encampment. Just go through this. No need to worry about any of it. Nice dog. Very friendly. Not really. And we will continue to travel to the east. There's someone calling for me. Oh. Okay. Let's put down a marker here and we'll come back for that later. Anyway, here we have another site of grace. And right here we have one of these pumpkin head type guys. He's really angry, but he's not all that fast. So we can go ahead and run right past him. And now we are getting close to another part of Limgrave. You will notice we're going to keep traveling along the same road. There will be some spooky skeletons around here, so don't slow down, don't stop for them. We'll try to get you to, but you know, you don't have to. It's not necessary. Now we're going to move on. And there's a site of grace right here, which is a beautiful thing. You can rest at that. In fact, I would recommend that you do. Because there's kind of like a boss up ahead, but he's not that big of a concern. We're going to keep pushing right up this road. So just stay the path. And I didn't realize how long this path actually is. You kind of don't realize when you're exploring in this game because it's a lot of fun. Okay, the Tibia Mariner. That's nice. That's not what we're interested in. So we're going to move on. He's a scary guy. Doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Now, there is a minor Erd tree up here that I want you guys to be aware of. But see how everything's getting kind of red and nasty looking? Yeah, that means we're getting close to Caelid. Which is kind of sad, but hey, we're going for the item. Why do I always hit that button? Anyway, you're going to keep running up through here and on the same path. Apologies for that. And you're just going to keep going, and you're not going to slow down. You are not going to slow down at all. You're going to jump this wall. Nice and easy. And now you are in Caelid. And you probably already noticed it's not the kind of place you want to be. Especially if you're low level. There's a site of grace here. I would highly recommend that you stop here to rest. And make sure that you have the site of grace activated. Now, right here, you can see that this is the isolated merchant's shack. That is exactly what we're going for. There's a bit of a cliff face, so we're probably going to take a bit of an indirect route and move up this way. Should be fine. Why do I always hit that button? Anyway, let's plan our route a little bit more. Let's start by going over here and staying on the main road. Now, Caelid is a very scary place. These guys don't mess around, and you definitely want to avoid them. You will see there are a lot of weird dog things, eating, and it's kind of gross, but anyway, we're going to keep on rolling along. Now, I believe that's the cliff face that we want to end up on. So we'll take a quick detour. There's a site of grace right here, and we'll head to the left. More weird dog, rat things. And yeah, I'm not a fan of them. They're very creepy. So, kind of skirt around all of this stuff. There's a cliff you can jump over right here. So you can do that if you're feeling risky. Or you can choose not to. And now we've arrived at Rael's Dragon Barrow. You can go ahead and keep riding up here. Another site of grace right there. And then we'll take a left at the fork in the road. Keep traveling this way. Now we're right in the region of the map that we want to be in. See that shack right there? That's what we're going for. So we're going to make a mad dash, and we're going to run past all of these baddies. If you do it quickly enough, they Oh, they probably won't bother you too much. I hate these things so much. Anyway, we're getting close. Just make sure that you lose them before you make it here. Jump off the horse, jump down, and rest at the site of grace. Boom. One of the worst areas in the game, but you've adventured your way in. Now we're going to go ahead and walk on over here, and we'll see this merchant. What's up, buddy? You can see that the enemies are right in the background, so, you know, just kind of be careful around this area because they will attack you very readily. We'll hit talk. He wants to talk. Now we'll go to purchase. And there it is, the Beast-Repellent Torch for 1,200 souls. Runes. Souls. Anyway. Okay. Now, check this out. This is one of my favorite torches in the game because it has this effect. Look at this beast. This guy was just bothering us, right? Well, because of the torch, he kind of doesn't want to now. This is a Beast-Repellent Torch. Now, obviously, don't get too careful. I mean, don't be too brazen. Be careful, is what I meant to say. Don't get too close. And you'll notice that he sees us. Oh man, does he see us. But he doesn't want any part of this. Look at that. He's afraid. And this alone will make Caelid a lot less scary. You can walk away with the torch still held high. Okay, if I could talk. And you're good to go. For 1,200 runes, probably one of the most useful items in the game. If you're exploring caves or caverns, or really any area with a lot of beasts, it is incredibly useful. Anyway, if you guys found this guide helpful, feel free to subscribe, share with your friends, drop it a like, and I hope this helped out. I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a great one, guys. And adios.